Well, public safety is absolutely a top priority for state lawmakers this year, but there are, of course, other initiatives on the table.
And that includes another attempt at establishing a paid family and medical leave program in New Mexico. It's year 5, actually, for the Democratic lawmakers behind this bill. And
our Griffin Rushton learned it's going to be another year of heated debates in the Roundhouse.
The paid family and medical leave debate is kind of a broken record here in the Roundhouse. It often boils down to Democrats and employee advocates battling Republicans and business leaders. But it does seem both sides believe there is a compromise out there.
I can see the benefit, but I think that the ways that we're trying to do it are just so, well, there is much better ways to do it.
State Rep Joshua Hernandez is just one of the Republican lawmakers who suggest the devil is in the details.
We are for paid family medical leave, but not the version that's been introduced, and we will draw a line in the sand with that.
She's talking about Democratic State Rep Christine Chandler's bill, which would allow all New Mexican workers to take paid time off to deal with family or medical reasons, but to pay for that, all workers and employers with 5 or more employees would be required to contribute a small amount of money into a state fund.
And just to be clear, it's not the employer paying the person's salary while they're on leave, but it's actually the fund.
While Chandler says there would be some exceptions, Hernandez says he's looking at the bigger picture.
The mandate is the biggest part of what I think has, businesses and legislators kind of questioning the bill still. If they want to offer it, they should be able to offer it on a volunteer basis.
A strategy he says already works in other places.
There's 7 states now that have a voluntary program. All of them are thriving.
Jerry Shallow with the Rio Rancho Chamber of Commerce says he's concerned about those mandatory contributions.
This is a tax. This would be the very first employee tax that is paid by employees as well as employers.
And he suggests many New Mexican workers are not worried about benefits right now.
If the state of New Mexico put this in front of the voters and asked, would you rather have higher wages or would you rather have paid family medical leave? I have a firm belief it will be overwhelmingly in favor of higher wages.
Now, there are other concerns with the financing and potential staffing shortages, but Democratic leaders say there are still major benefits to consider, and that's why we have a legislative process.
I fully expect all of these folks to come to terms, come to an agreement, and get this important policy passed for the families of New Mexico.
From the Roundhouse, Griffin Rushton, KOB4.
Last year's proposal did clear the state Senate. It was only 2 votes away from also clearing the House, but Democratic leaders are confident that 2025 will be the year that they finally get paid family and medical leave across the finish line.